The night I finally spoke up. That evening felt normal at first. Nothing special about it. The house was quiet in that tired way it gets after a long day. I was in the kitchen when I heard the door open. My husband had just come back from work. I looked up and saw it on his face right away. The tiredness. The kind that sits behind the eyes. The kind that does not go away with just sleep. His shoulders were low, his steps slow. He dropped his bag near the door like his body could not carry it anymore. He had not even sat down yet. His phone rang. I already knew who it was before I saw the screen. His friend. It is always his friend. He answered the call right away, standing there, still wearing his work shoes. I watched his face as he listened. The same soft smile slowly appeared. The one he always wears when someone needs something from him. I have seen that smile too many times. It looks kind, but it also hides how tired he really is. His friend needed a ride to the airport, right now, to go and pick up his girlfriend. No warning, no care that my husband had just walked in, no asking if he was okay, no thought about how long his day had been. And just like always, my husband said yes. Okay, I am coming, he said. I felt something twist inside me. Not anger, not jealousy, just hurt. The quiet kind. The kind that comes from watching someone you love pour out everything they have, even when there is nothing left inside them. The kind of hurt that comes when kindness keeps getting mistaken for weakness. He ended the call and picked up his car keys. I sat there and watched him. And in that moment, something inside me broke open. This had been going on for years. Always calls when his friend needed something. Always a ride. Always a favor. Always help. But never time to rest. Never space to breathe. Never the same effort in return. My husband is the kind of person who will give even when it costs him. He believes being loyal means always being available. He believes being good means never disappointing anyone, even if it means disappointing himself. I stood up quietly. I walked toward him and gently touched his arm. Let me talk to him, I said. He looked confused. Why? He asked. Just give me the phone, I whispered. He hesitated. Then slowly, he handed it to me. The call was still connected. His friend was still on the line. I took one deep breath, and I spoke calmly, not angry, not rude, not loud, just honest. Hi, sorry, I said. He just got back from work and he is very tired. He will not be able to help right now. You can take an Uber instead. Thank you. Then there was silence, a long, heavy silence, and then the call ended. I gave the phone back to my husband. He looked at the screen. Then he looked at me, surprised, quiet, unsure of what to say. For a few seconds, the room felt still, like everything had paused. Finally, he asked softly, "Why did you do that?" My throat tightened. "Because you are tired," I said, "and you never allow yourself to be tired." He did not reply right away. He sat down on the couch. The keys fell from his hand into his lap, and then he said something that touched me deep in my chest. I did not even realize how tired I was. That sentence broke my heart, because it meant he had been running on empty for so long that exhaustion had started to feel normal to him. That night, after the house became quiet, we talked. Not surface talk, real talk. He told me how he always felt pulled in all directions, how people always needed something from him, how saying no made him feel bad, how he was scared of being seen as selfish. I told him what I had been watching all this time, how his good heart was slowly being used, how his loyalty was one-sided, how he was giving so much of himself to people who never poured back into him. And that night, something shifted inside him. Not anger, just understanding. He saw it. He saw that love should not always feel like pressure, that helping should not always feel like burden, that rest is not a weakness, that boundaries do not make you a bad person. That night, he slept in a way I had not seen in a long time. Deep, peaceful. The next day, his friend called again. My husband did not answer. And for the first time, he did not feel guilty. Days passed, then weeks. The calls slowed down. The demands slowed down. And my husband began to change in small ways. He laughed more. He rested without explaining. He stopped rushing to please everyone. He started choosing himself. One evening, as we sat together in silence, he took my hand and said, "Thank you for protecting me when I did not know how to protect myself." And I understood something very clearly that night. Love is not only soft words and warm hugs. Sometimes love is speaking up. Sometimes love is setting the boundary the other person cannot set for themselves. Sometimes love is stopping someone from being drained when they are too kind to stop it alone. I may be quiet, but I am not blind. He is not just my husband. He is my peace, my safe place, my home. And I will always protect what protects me. The lesson: not everyone who needs you respects you. Not everyone who calls you a friend values your rest. Kind people still deserve protection. And love is not only about sacrifice. Sometimes love is also about saying no.